Good morning, dear friends. There are few things we always regret later. For example, offending a good friend with harsh words. And after doing that, after a few hours, we think about and regret why should I have avoided it or I should have used some other words that could not have offended my friend this deeply. But there is a point where you don't have even the opportunity to regret. And that leads me to the question St. John of the Cross put to all of us. Have you loved well? Was every action done by you came from pure love? What if these two questions were asked to you at the end of your life? Have you really loved well? That is a very pertinent question to all of us. How many of us really love with all our heart, with all our mind when we love someone? Of course, true love begins from self love. One who does not know how to love oneself can never show that love to others. But the problem with many is they all stuck with that self love. We all know that we are living in a narcissistic society. Narcissistic society means those who love themselves so much that they are not even think about extending that love to others. The true love, when it is coming out of from our heart and that shows itself in action, literally, you bring the hiddenness of Christ to others. Just imagine you are in the presence of Christ. He is literally here with you. And in His presence, what are the things you find? The kindness, the accepting smile, that loving touch. Because Christ was profound love in its fullness. Whoever approached Him when He was alive and touched Him, they found that profound love flowing in everything He did. His whole presence and around Him, there was a quite like a ozone layer that was totally surrounded by love. That Christ's presence brought a transforming change in everyone who even went close to Him. Don't you think the same love of Christ is still so active and transforming so many lives till today in and through you and me? And what St. Mother Teresa and Dorothy Day, they did exactly what Christ did. Living that love in its fullness, loving well. The question of John of the Cross, loving so well. And everything you do just flow out of that true and profound love. And even parents, the love you show to your children, and children, the love you show to your parents, friends, you share that love with one another. In all these things, just check. Is that a profound love, love for its own sake? Loving someone for the best meaning of loving that person. Just think about those things. Lot of our misunderstandings, lot of frictions and conflicts in relationships occur because of not the true love coming out of the treasure of our hearts. The love that is really lived well, coming out purely. That is a challenge to all of us. Every time when we love someone, if there is even one thing we expect out of it, I'm going to show this love to my friend so that later when I need that love, he will give me. Even if that expectation is there, it becomes a condition to love a good friend. And that won't transform lives. If you want to stand in front of Jesus at the end of your life, and when he asked this question, did you love well? Did everything, every action you did to others flew out of or sprung out of that true love? If we are not able to say yes, we will regret. Please love well. Thank you for listening. God bless you.